Hey, welcome back to Even More Mashed Up. We are the Pop Culture Podcast, where two professors sit around and talk about all things pop culture. I'm Alan.
And I'm Patrick, and we talk about pop culture with a certain level of aplomb. Right, Alan?
Aplomb. We do. We do.
Plum.
Aplomb.
Plum.
Plom.
Plum.
Plom. If you say I said it with a plum, it doesn't sound like you said it with a plum. It sounds very...
No, but you say it like you're carrying a fruit.
A plum. A plum.
No, it's not a plum. It's
a
plum.
plum. It's a plum.
No.
A plum would... It sounds sophisticated. A plum sounds like you've just trashed it.
Yeah, one sounds correct and one sounds wrong.
God, this is just like another brick in the wall.
Oh, nice, because you know what we're talking about today.
Yeah, see?
We're talking about all things Lego.
All things Lego. This is my early Christmas gift to you.
This is my Christmas gift?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just wait for yours coming up soon. Guess I gotta go return some stuff.
We've already shopped for you and for Leia, so...
Ooh, for Leia.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, there is a gift for the dog this year.
Okay. She will very much appreciate that.
Keep it quiet, though.
Yeah, she doesn't listen to the show.
She doesn't listen to the show?
No. Oh, I should,
turn it on when you leave.
Yeah, exactly.
When you leave, it should be on
gas our numbers.
It would definitely boost the numbers just over and over. There'd be certain episodes she'd be like, please not that one again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I never thought of it. I just play classical music when I'm gone, but I could play.
I don't know why you don't do
podcast.
that.
Well, I'm worried that she'll hear my voice and get all excited and think Daddy's home, and then Daddy's not home.
But then she's going to listen to the show, and it'll dampen the excitement really quickly. Never slept better.
Yeah, exactly. That's all she does is sleep.
So anyway, it is a gift to Patrick today because nobody loves Legos more than you. I
don't think that's true. There are people that do love Legos more than I.
I doubt it.
I am in the upper echelons of Lego
98th
lovers.
percentile?
But let's say like 90th.
That's it?
There
are people that, there are real sickos out there.
Not sickos. Awfuls.
Yeah, no, 99th percentile. If you're
awfuls.
90th...
They're called awfuls.
Yeah,
AFOL, adult fans of Lego. They have a name.
Well, time to get up. When I went looking online, I saw all this adult Lego stuff. I didn't click on any of it because I was afraid of what it might give me.
Oh, yeah, I actually don't know what
adult-themed Legos.
Oh, that would be... I don't even want to think about that.
It's like the flip side of the coin of Zack and the Little People. So we thought we would do this because Black Friday is almost upon us.
Yes.
And that means Lego has already started leaking, or there have been leaks.
There have been leaks, yes.
And apparently there is an Avengers Tower release coming.
Yes.
Which means...
3 feet tall. Yeah.
Now, can I be an old man for just a minute?
Oh, I think you do it for longer.
Thank you. I just stir up soft.
Thank you for that. That was easy.
I can't believe that we're doing Christmas stuff already. But when you go walk around the mall, it's overrun by Christmas decorations.
Oh yeah, like November 1st.
No, Zach, you're happy about that?
Oh, I'm so happy. I was ready for Christmas about 3 months ago.
Oh wow,
wow. We'll put our tree up in the next week or two, probably.
I put mine up over Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we've been doing it a little bit earlier. Yeah. The kids aren't home. Why not have more Christmas cheer?
But this year you don't have 2 trees.
Ooh. No, this will be the first year we don't do 2 trees.
It's just a 1 tree.
Yeah.
But I will say I'm one of those sickos who listens to Christmas music year-round. If I could, I'd leave the tree up.
Really?
I would leave it 8 months out of the year. I'd leave it up.
Wow, that's a kind of obsessive behavior I just can't get behind.
No. That's the kind of thing.
That's a little...
No, I appreciate your commitment.
Yes. I commit hard to it.
It's
Christmas and then Thanksgiving for Thanksgiving week only, and then back to Christmas. Yeah.
Okay. So do you start before Halloween even?
Oh yeah. Okay. I Halloween is probably my least favorite holiday out of all the holidays, so I kind of skip it.
Yeah. So do you start then in September?
A little bit later than September.
Okay.
I start in October, because my birthday is October 1st. So I'm birthday, Christmas, and then that's about it. That's my Christmas gift.
And you
to
turn
me.
it into a 3-month block.
Yeah, it's like a big chunk.
Nice.
Okay.
So we often would talk about Hallmark ornaments.
Yes.
But we will talk instead today about Lego.
We'll see. We may come back to Hallmark ornaments in a later show. They actually do have them, yes.
Oh!
Well, so, I mean, some of the ornaments are they have little Lego minifigures. This year, one of the Hallmark sets is the Lego Mandalorian and Grogu. They always do Star Wars ones, and then there's I'm not sure what else there is this year, but they do have the Hallmark ornaments do have Lego ones.
So if anybody, though, to get back to the Legos,
yes,
in the Avengers Tower, if anybody's looking to get Patrick a gift,
Yes.
For Christmas, it looks like it prices in at about $525.
$524.99 without tax.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It comes out November 24th, Black Friday.
90th percentile here.
And
He's the top 1%.
It looks
of
like
the 1%.
if you buy it on the 24th, there'll also be like a gift with purchase that's a little set that includes Black Panther.
Oh, so it's
Because Black Panther's not part of the Avengers Tower set himself.
about 5,200 bricks.
Yep, which is a pretty good price per piece ratio.
I'm sure it is.
It is. You generally want it to be like around 10 cents.
10 cents.
Yeah.
You paid 10 cents per block?
Depends on the set. Like that's just you're
Right.
it depends because like the Marvel sets coming in right around 10 cents.
Okay.
But the Star Wars sets, well, it depends. Not all Marvel sets are like that because like the Marvel set that just came out, the Hoopty, that's their ship with the 3 minifigs of the 3 Marvels.
Mhm.
It's like a 400, 500 piece set maybe, but it's $80. Like it's
Wow.
really
So they're
the price per piece
almost
ratio is
double
bad.
pricing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like there's something. Same thing with the rumored X-Men jet that's coming out next
So-
year. It also has a very bad.
Never thought about price per piece.
Yeah, it's
But that
kind
does
of
make
it
sense.
is kind of well also it's that Lego a couple of years ago bumped up like prices on all their sets by
Okay.
a significant amount. So
Yeah, inflation.
yeah.
Thanks, Biden.
Yeah, so
Um,
but yeah, so it sort of the Avengers Tower for as big as it is
Almost 3 feet tall.
is
35
I was thinking
plus
more in
inches.
terms of pieces, but
Yeah,
for the number of
sorry.
pieces, it is a reason. I know
Just
it's
speak
going to be
me
weird
like
to
I
say
don't know
this.
anything about Legos.
It's going to be. It is a the 525 is not an unreasonable price for that,
but can
based
it-
on
so
price per piece ratio.
is it
There's other
still-
reasons it might be unreasonable.
Is
But,
it really a toy if it's $525?
well, it's an 18 plus set, so it's meant for like
It's
adults
a collectible at
and
that
and
point,
for
right?
display. But it does have. I mean, it does come with like one of the little Leviathan creatures flying around and
Now,
a bunch
will
of Loki chariots.
Will it, as an investment, will it be worth more in 5 years? Like, would you recommend that
I
our
don't-
listeners go out and buy it as an investment?
No, I don't buy Legos as an investment.
Wait
I
a
buy
minute.
them for enjoyment. I don't know why you're laughing at that.
And 31 minifigs.
Yes,
31.
31.
Now, I've got some beefs with the minifigs.
Yeah, I do as well.
Number one,
Mm-hmm.
it advertises 31 minifigs.
Yes.
But 4 of them
Uh-huh.
are Chitauri soldiers.
Yeah.
Those are just it's repeats.
You
That's
gotta
not, that's not cool, right?
You
Like,
gotta
that's-
have have Chitauri to fly around the chariots.
Okay, how many Tony Starks do you need?
Well, let's see. There's the Black Sabbath shirt. There's the Mark 6 and Mark 7, and then there's the shit. So 4. You need 4 Tony Starks.
So right, Zach, right? So start doing the math. There's 4 Iron Men.
Yes,
There are 4 Chitauri soldiers.
correct.
It just feels to me
Would
like
he have
that's
Hulk as Hulk and Bruce Banner?
No, you
like
just
you
get
gotta
Hulk.
do? Like,
There's no Bruce Banner.
and there's well, even that would be okay because it would be 2
Two
very
separate,
different
yeah.
ones,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
How
There's
about
also 2 Captain Americas?
2 Captain Americas and 2 generic Shield agents.
Yeah. Well,
And
because
so
if you want to
it's
if you want to
31
create the
minifigs,
scenes,
but when you reduce it, it becomes like really.
Yeah, no,
15
I will
minifigs.
say
Like,
the-
I was really shockingly disappointed
the
that Lego would do
minifig
that.
selection is not great. Like I really, in 2 ways, I really
Yeah.
wish they had done more like the Daily Bugle set that they did a few years ago.
Why don't you speak to the rest of us
Which
like
had-
we know what you mean by that?
Yeah, so they did a Daily Bugle set.
that
a
much
few
we
years ago.
understood. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
But
the
it,
next
but
step.
it,
I
but
think
it
that
came
really is
with.
the
I don't remember
lesson.
how many minifigures it came with, but number
Yeah.
1, it was based on the comics, not the MCU.
Okay.
But it had like I'm not sure there were any repeats. Like it had Spider-Man, it had Miles Morales, it had Aunt May, it had Black Cat, it
J.
had
Jonah.
Mysterio, it did have J. Jonah Jameson. I'm pretty sure it had Robbie Robertson.
Okay.
It had Firestar. It had
Iceman?
no, they didn't do Ice. They didn't do Iceman.
Oh, that's a bummer.
They wanted
That-
to, but
that
they
would've-
had
yeah.
to cut him at the last minute.
Why?
Doctor Octopus, Green Goblin, like it was. I don't think there were any. I mean, there were a couple like
Ooh, was there an
generic
Electro?
civilians. No, I don't think there was Electro.
Oh man, like a classic Electro with the big.
I think there was
yellow
a- I think
mask.
there was-
not all around.
Yeah,
would
they
be
haven't done
spectacular.
the classic Electro yet, except
Yeah.
in like one of the junior sets.
That would have been
um,
excellent.
There's like I think there was Venom, there was Carnage. Oh, there was a sort of buildable Sandman, Daredevil, Punisher.
Right.
So
So,
it had a great variety. So yeah, they,
And no repeats. The repeats, I
yeah, I
have
don't
to be
think
honest.
Spider-Gwen was in there. I don't think there were any repeats.
Sometimes I'll say things to just gin up arguments on the
Yeah.
show, but I was really kind of disappointed in the number of
Yeah,
repeats.
there. I mean,
It just
again,
felt
there's
like
there's a couple things. Yeah,
it's
there are
just
there
like
are a lot of
filler,
repeats,
right? Chitauri soldiers, come on,
Um,
man.
And then there are other things too. There are just some figures that are weird. Like why Wong is in this set. who's never been depicted in Avengers Tower.
Well,
yeah,
it's a very broad. And
it's sort of meant to.
generic
It's
reading
meant to
of
be like
Avengers
a
Tower.
celebration of Avengers across the Infinity Saga. So it's mainly first Avengers, Age of Ultron, and then a little bit of Endgame because you do get Alexander Pierce.
I did like that there was an Alexander Pierce.
Yeah,
that I thought was kind of cool.
That I like. So
that
you,
stood out
can
to
do
me.
this scene from Endgame where they meet in the hallway with the guys Tony and Loki and whatnot.
Yeah,
not that I would do that.
So you just
but
collect. You don't actually.
Yeah,
you don't reenact scenes.
That'd be ridiculous.
Because that would be sad.
But yeah, so
like
it's
Friday night. You've got it like.
There's
2
other
hours
things they could have done. Like I would have there's a Kevin Feige minifig, which okay, I would prefer Stan Lee, but that would make much more sense, particularly since he was actually in Avengers Tower in Age of Ultron during the party scene. I would have liked if they had actually done like the main Avengers in their party scene.
Yeah,
outfits instead. We're getting like the full team, but they're all kind of in costumes that are available in other sets. So yeah, the minifig selection is a little bit.
Is there a shawarma set?
No,
there should be.
No,
there should be. So,
they did a Funko of the shawarma set
online. I actually watched a couple of YouTube videos.
Okay,
of people talking about like adults.
Yeah,
talking about this.
Was it
like
was it Brick Clicker?
I can't remember.
Unibricks.
Right. So like they're talking about the release of this set like it's the Israeli Gaza war.
Oh, that's
like they're taking
comparison.
it. Well, they're taking it They're taking it very seriously, as if the fate of the world.
Well, I don't know. If the
rides
fate of the world
upon
depends on it, but
so
it's a pretty sweet set.
They were really excited by the vision.
Oh, the vision is pretty cool. I like that he's got translucent legs, so he kind of it's like he's kind of phasing.
Yeah. So that one,
and he's the vision. I think is probably what most people see as the standout of the minifigs.
That seemed to be that was what I was saying. Like the consensus seemed to be like Vision was the
Vision
one that
is a pretty sweet minifig
that really popped. Eric Selvig maybe not so much.
I do like getting it. I do like that we're getting some of the supporting cast like Pierce, Selvig. We get Helen Cho.
Oh, Hawkeye. When you think about
we get
supporting
a Hawkeye
cast.
Yep. That's rude.
Zing!
We got him.
A winner.
I gotta say, this is my Christmas gift. It sucks now.
So, are you happy with the Hawkeye version?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And anything like so? You talked about a couple that maybe were missing.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely Quicksilver, right?
Yeah, that's one that a lot of people
to which
are
you're like, "Damn it, Hawkeye! You ruin everything."
Oh
that's good.
no! It's not Hawkeye. That's clearly Wong's fault.
Man, if I had Hawkeye and Quicksilver, that's the scene I'd replay all the time.
I've got a helicarrier. You actually could do it.
Quicksilver would just be dead on the floor, and Hawkeye's sitting above him. And like, man, that was a rough day for me.
I can set that up. I can actually do that. I can
do that on a regular basis.
Pull that off. So, yeah, no, there's I would have liked though they did recently show an image of a Quicksilver like the torso piece for a minifig. Yeah. So because they're gonna apparently.
Is it riddled with like bullet holes?
No. When they do their Infinity Saga next year, like their Lego Infinity Saga theme, apparently it's going to be very Age of Ultron focused. So we'll get a Quicksilver from that.
Yeah.
But I already have the original Quicksilver. So.
One more quick question on Avengers Tower. 9 to 5 Toys, the website, ran a poll.
Okay.
Is it a day one buy
or
not?
That's a common poll. People ask that question a lot.
Again, you need to treat me like a foreigner who has just arrived in a new land.
Well, I just told you that's always what they ask.
Okay, so what do you think?
Is that what you're asking me?
Is it a day one buy for you?
100%.
Okay, well
in fact,
yes,
it's probably a set my alarm, get up at midnight on the 24th to buy it just in case it sells out.
Do you think it might sell out?
I don't know. It's hard to say.
So you're going to get up at midnight,
possibly,
just to buy this,
possibly.
To give the Lego Corporation $524.99.
Well, see, here's the question.
Oh, you got all your Lego bucks saved up.
Yes, I've got close to like $300 in Lego points.
But you didn't use them against your last Lego purchase.
No, but see, here's the question: do I use them on the Avengers Tower, or do I buy the Avengers Tower, which will be worth a massive amount of points, particularly if it's still double points weekend?
Oh, we can only hope.
And then do I use that money to buy other things? Like I still have to buy the big Sanctum Sanctorum they came out with.
You know,
do you have to?
Have to. I like your phrasing.
I have I have the Death Star.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
So
Yeah, I have not the one that's available, the most recent one. I got the version that was out before that.
Okay.
So I feel like you're to the point where you are now collecting Lego points in the same way that you collect Legos. My working theory is you will never spend those points.
Oh no,
because now you're like, but now you gotta really collect it a lot.
Well, that's the problem. Is the goal keeps changing because the plan originally was to get enough Lego points to just pay for the Sanctum Sanctorum.
Right.
But I'm past that by like $50 now. So now it's like, do I do that and something else, or do I use that to knock down the price of something bigger?
Is there like an online exchange where you can sell your Lego points to other people?
No, I don't think there's
The
anything
black
like
Lego market.
Yeah,
I
like
don't
on the dark web somewhere. There's this like Lego
Underbelly of Lego.
Yeah,
Lego point
that. I
exchange.
don't. Not that I'm. If there is, I am not aware of it.
Well,
which
I
is
think
why I'm
we
only
should-
in the 90th percentile.
I think we should assume that doesn't exist then. Yeah.
So, but yeah, I am very excited.
And you're
about
happy
the
to
set.
see Ultron, right? I assume.
It's fine. I would have liked a different Ultron.
Okay.
Or I would have liked it. I mean, it's the the kind of falling apart Ultron,
Right.
from the Avengers Tower, which again is weird. Like we get Wong, who's and Wasp, neither of whom have ever been Avengers Tower,
Yeah.
but we have to have the specific version of Ultron that appeared in Avengers Tower.
Yeah.
It's
It does seem like
there's like a weird. It's a weird, but the minifigs are not as strong as they could have.
it
been.
seems like the rules are a little.
Yeah,
funky.
I will. I mean, of the three big Marvel modular sets, the Tower, the Sanctum Sanctorum, and the Daily Bugle. Those are the only ones that are out right now. Daily Bugle, hands down, best minifig selection.
Okay.
Like it's not even close.
But you feel like the actual structure of the tower is going to be the best of the three.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, the Daily Bugle is one of my favorite sets. Like it is
And
a fantastic set.
You've built it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was it showed up. Let's start building it now.
So that's like in your living room?
It's okay. It's on the landing of my stairs by the coat closet.
Yeah.
But it makes sense. I've got a very small bookshelf there, like a 2-shelf bookshelf,
Right.
and I have I think it's my Into the Spider-Verse poster there, slightly off center, and then I had like the Spider-Man Ultimate Web Warriors Lego set that's the bridge next to it, and literally
God.
the part of it, the way that it is off center, literally leaves the exact size of the Daily Bugle to stand without blocking the poster.
When you go to
This
sell
was
your,
not planned.
When you go to sell your house,
Uh-huh.
when kids come through with their parents, you're going to make an extra $20,000.
Oh,
just 'cause
no.
they're going to be so excited.
Yeah, no,
by
see,
them.
here's the
Or
problem.
they're going to
I'm
knock
pretty
it
sure.
over.
Oh, they're
I'm
gonna
pretty.
steal
No, see, here's the thing.
minifigs.
I'm pretty sure when I go to sell my house,
Yeah.
my realtor is going to say, "Yeah, we can't have all this Lego. Like, you've got to."
Yeah, where do you?
Because I remember when I bought the house.
Yeah.
Like it was filled with
It was
like Disney
Disney-fied,
stuff,
right? Yeah.
and I remember when we were doing the closing, and the seller's realtor was there. She was like, "Yeah, that's like a third of their collection. I made them put like 2/3 of it away." The house was still packed with Disney stuff. But I'm like, "Oh my god! Like
Yeah.
if this is a third of their collection, like."
So where do you keep your Legos? Like, is it just like some dark, like with like an exposed light bulb, with just all of the sets?
Patrick has
like...
a 4-bedroom house, 3 bedrooms of which
No,
are dedicated to
No.
Lego.
no,
You're right,
no.
4.
Plus other
No.
spaces.
No. I'd
like
say
the
it's,
landing of his
it's
house.
closer-
next to the coat.
Plus the
it's
landing.
closer. It's
Who needs a
closer.
closet, really?
It's closer to 2.5 or maybe 3 at most. Because
Like,
there's one room that's going to be. I mean, right now it's. Well, I think it is. It's almost all
Zach,
Star Wars Legos.
He's pricing display stands you can put in the middle of the room to create more space
so have
to
you
display
No,
Legos.
have
Well,
you seen
yes.
the Lego movie where the guy has
Has he
like the
seen the
collectibles? Where he has like the collectibles.
You mean
in
the Will Ferrell dad character?
Yes.
Yeah,
where
that
he's,
hit a little
where he's
close
got
to
like
home.
the collectibles, but also in the movie, where the guy's got like all the little knickknacks of stuff. I feel like that's like your Lego room. It's just like
He
different
also-
Lego sets on
Lego
pedestals.
rooms.
Also won't let his nieces and nephews play with the real sets, but
No.
only with spare bricks.
That's not true. That's not true. That is not true. They did when they came to visit. They did play with all of my spare bricks and created some strange barter system. But I did let them build some sets. Now, they were sets that I had previously built and then taken apart for the move. I did not let them build any new sets except for one that got mixed into the pile by mistake.
God forbid there's an earthquake. Like, what are
Oh,
you
I
gonna
I
do?
will be
Oh my
buried
God.
alive.
Yeah, they won't find his corpse for
Yeah.
a year.
I'll be buried
so
alive.
much Lego.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they're gonna come. They're like, we can't go in there. Like it's gonna hurt too much. Like,
But you know what people would say? They'd be like,
he died as he lived.
That's how he'd want to
That's how
die.
he'd wanna go.
Yeah.
He went the way he wanted to go.
He
So
became
buried
a
in
part.
Lego.
Are you surprised that only 69.3% said first day buy?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it's an expensive set.
That seems high to me.
It's a very expensive set.
Right.
So
$525. I could literally sit here, I think, off the cuff for the next 45 minutes of the show and just list things I'd rather spend.
is now a good time to mention that's not the most expensive set I've bought.
What is okay? Well, now you want to brag, so go ahead.
Are we talking
Okay, deep pockets.
over $1,000? Is what my thought is.
No.
Okay.
But yeah, I
okay.
bet you've placed a single order with the Lego company that exceeded $1,000.
I don't know that I ever have. I don't know that I ever have.
But I
I know I've done somewhere.
999
I've
and
done
98
somewhere in the
cents kinda deal.
700 to 800 range.
So I'm saying that we're getting to the point where if we were to go to your house
Mhm.
right now
Mhm.
and tally the cost in today's
Oh, we
numbers,
don't calculate that.
it would be tens of thousands of dollars.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, keep in mind. So the Lego points that you earn, it basically comes out to what you earn like 5% in points.
Okay.
So they show my total of points.
Yeah.
I think the last time I looked, it was like 97,000
Oh my god.
97,000
points.
points.
Yes.
Wait, and how's the math work?
5%, but I buy a lot that are a double, so that would be 10%. But it's still an
That is
obscene
still-
amount of money. Yeah, no, it's
That is-
I
that
do
is
not I do not calculate how much I have spent
That is a sickness.
because it is.
I mean, there are
frightening.
starving kids in the world.
Yeah.
But
Have you ever thought of that?
I mean,
There
the new
are,
Avengers
but-
Tower
but
is coming.
there are,
you know?
but I am not one of them.
Have you ever thought of the hit show My Strange Addiction?
It's not an addiction. I could stop at any time.
Brick by brick, though.
Right, exactly.
I mean, it helps that I've been collecting for so long
Yeah.
that they're starting, like, Lego recycles sets a lot. And they're getting to the point, particularly in terms of Star Wars, where a lot of things are things I have before. Or even, like, if next year's Infinity Saga sets are Age of Ultron themed, and in particular, if they're going to be, like, remakes of the first wave of Age of Ultron sets that came out, I got all of the originals. Like, I don't really need
So what you're saying
the
is
new ones.
you've defeated Lego.
I've exhausted
You-
Lego.
You
Yeah,
have
Lego
well,
can't keep up with
they-
his appetite.
No.
Right. So speaking of
Mhm.
keeping up with your appetite,
Uh-huh.
we were talking about sets we'd like to see.
Yeah. I do have some Lego fun facts.
Oh, you want to do the fun facts first?
Yes. Did you know? Actually, this is nice. On average, here's a guess. What is the average amount that a person of Lego bricks that a person on Earth owns? Or every person, every
12.
person. What is
Every
the
single
average?
person?
Every person on Earth owns what number of bricks on average?
12.
Way too low.
I think you single-handedly raised.
Oh,
that
that's right.
I am
He's a
sick.
rate buster.
Trust me,
significantly.
I am not as much of a rate buster as some people.
That's
1,200?
fair.
Way too high.
200.
Still too high.
2,000.
Too high.
Well, 12 was pretty close then. 50.
No. Too low.
60?
Nope.
70.
Nope.
80.
Nope.
99.
Too high.
I don't know.
86
All right.
86 specific pieces.
bricks. Yeah, so clearly I am raising the average, but not as much as others. I mean, if you look at some of these videos, there are people who every square inch of their house
That's
is
true.
Lego.
But also, they're making if they're making a video on it, sometimes they're making money off of it.
Oh yeah,
Like,
they
what
absolutely
to
are.
build
Oh yeah,
sets and
they're
everything.
if I could figure out a way and had the time to monetize my create a Lego YouTube channel or something.
I think you're already 80% of the way
All
there.
you gotta do is
just
set
gotta
up a
get
camera while you
yeah.
build it, and
You could
be
just
like
live stream it.
kids would just chuckle at like you muttering to yourself as you're putting the bricks together. Just make it completely like cinema verite.
And
It's
then you could
completely
plug-
true to life.
You could plug your book. Like you could do some really
Right.
You could plug the podcast.
You could think about like those mason jars. My kids used to suggest that he was such a Lego fanatic that he wouldn't even leave the room to use the bathroom.
Hence the mason jars.
Mason jars.
Actually, I have brick-built mason jars that I use.
Those feel very leaky to me.
Each Lego set has the specific number of like jars that were used per
You
set.
know how many bricks you need to build that? 86.
Another fun fact. Did you know the Lego Group is actually one of the world's largest tire manufacturers because of all the tires they create for vehicles?
Oh my god!
On their sets. They are.
What like an environmentally just atrociously wasteful process.
Did you know? With over 4 billion of them around the world, Lego minifigures are in fact the world's largest population.
Oh my god! That
doesn't seem very likely true to me.
Yeah.
Well, they're counting lots of inanimate things that people collect.
I don't know.
Okay, go on.
Oh, and then during the Christmas season, how many Lego sets are sold per second?
48.
Too high, but not far off.
Really?
23.
Too low, but even closer.
Oh, 28.
Bingo.
Wow.
28 cents
Pretty
per
good at
second.
the Zach. Between you and
Good.
28 cents per second.
I undershoot.
And that's
happy
not
medium.
triangulate it down,
I'm
baby.
probably doing at least, a few of that.
Setting the alarm for
12.
I said maybe I would do that.
Yeah.
I said maybe.
It's
I
a
would
very
do that.
strong maybe.
Yeah,
It is a strong maybe.
It felt
Yes.
like it. More fun facts?
No, that's all my fun facts.
Okay, let's talk about sets we'd like to see built.
Yes.
I have one that's a show tradition.
Okay.
Old Yeller.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. That's not going to happen.
If you're getting that, I'm getting of Mice of Men.
Oh.
That would be... a Bartleby set?
Okay, Bartleby would be
Of,
kinda
like,
fun.
Scriveners just sitting... It would be so
Actually, that
good.
would work really well because they do on like those sets like that. They generally have a plaque with like a little quote from whatever the source is, and of course it would be I would prefer not to.
Prefer not to.
Bartleby would be. I do.
Bartleby would be
one that
excellent.
I think would be
They
good
should
too.
do-
Is do like a because they have the Lego ideas where you can propose sets, and then if you get up to 10,000 people sort of vote for your set, you then enter into kind of the finalist round, and then a couple of those sets get made each quarter. I thought about like you could do like a Moby Dick with like Ahab stabbing the whale.
Oh.
What? Okay, how about... Because I'm thinking they should do a whole literary series.
You could that
So-
that would be.
So it's The Grapes of Wrath,
Oh no.
Rose of Sharon,
Oh, no.
breastfeeding the man.
Yeah, no, that's not.
No.
No, what you could do though is you could do Telltale Heart and have like a little mechanic for the heart beating under the floorboards.
That'd be pretty good.
That's pretty sweet.
That'd be pretty
Why
good.
am I
yeah.
giving people ideas?
I would like.
Well,
what's
the cask of Amontillado
Oh, that'd be good.
would also be... Because
Yep.
like, it literally involves building a wall.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I hadn't
So it's
thought
like
about
it-
that. Oh, that's good. Yeah, Cask of Amontillado would be
Do
good.
they ever do politics, like a border wall?
No, they avoid
'Cause
politics.
they've never done a border
Yeah,
wall.
they avoid. That's one of the things that Lego does not do is sort of politically themed set.
What's the name of the movie where the boy's name is Piggy and he has the conch and they're all
Lord of the Flies?
Lord of the Flies. That would be
Flies would be... That'd be another good
that'd
one.
be a
Yeah.
great Lego set.
Catch 22.
Oh, Clockwork Orange. Yeah.
Okay,
these are-
one
these
of
are-
my suggestions was Dr. Strangelove.
Oh yeah.
Major
that's-
Kong on the bomb
Yeah, that'll never
being
happen.
dropped from the plane.
They don't do military ones. Realistic.
So no
They
Oppenheimer
literally
Lego
literally
set.
do superheroes.
They don't do realistic.
Oppenheimer.
They don't do
Awesome.
realistic.
Oppenheimer would be
They don't do realistic military stuff.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, no. It would be so good. It would be so good. So good. Just to be like 8 lab technicians and like you get 12 minifigs and 8 of
12
them are
mini-
lab techs.
But this one's
you
got
guys-
goggles on.
And this one's got a clipboard.
All right, I've got a couple other ideas. Another show throwback.
Mm-hmm.
Deliverance.
Oh, yeah.
The cabin with a kid on the banjo.
That's not
No?
happening.
Okay, how about here's one I think really could happen.
Have they? Ooh.
Riverdale.
Oh, that's
From the Griffins and Gargoyle
that
era.
Actually, might.
That would be pretty good.
No. They would probably do like I could see them doing an Archie one.
But now Riverdale. Well, that makes
Have
more
they done The
sense,
Last of
actually.
Us?
No. There is. So Lego kind of has this semi-strict rule of like nothing that would be based on like an R-rated
Okay.
thing. Except they did make like Stranger Things sets, and
Yeah.
and
I was
they-
going to ask
they-
about Stranger Things.
They sometimes do
So then
fudge that, but for that's one of the reasons why. So one of the original Marvel sets they did was a set that came with a Deadpool minifig, but it was before the movies came out. And now that the movies have come out, and given the content of the movies, not only will you never get a Deadpool, but they came out with like the book recently that's like the guide to all of the Marvel sets that have been made. When they got to that set, they didn't even mention that Deadpool was in it.
Wow. Okay.
So like
just
they
retconned them.
So they have very kind of semi-strict rules about like certain content is never going to be made into Lego, and generally speaking it's stuff based on things that would be rated R.
So I've got some movies then.
So a lot of people say Stranger Things kind of.
Can we do movies?
Sure. I mean, I just did other Marvel and superhero sets.
Well, I thought you probably did. So
Okay,
I thought
that's good.
just, like bring a little diversity. For Christmas, Elf.
Absolutely. A Christmas Story.
A Christmas. I didn't have a Christmas story. That would
the
be
leg.
They did the
right, like building.
I think someone might.
You know what? I could see them selling literally just the
leg lamp.
like a
Lego
life-size leg lamp.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
not a
you
bad
could
idea.
you put
They
a
did-
real bulb in, and it actually lights.
They did the Home Alone house. Did
That's
someone,
a good one.
Yeah,
Did
that's a good
someone
idea.
Did someone propose the Christmas Story house?
could
I
do
think someone might have proposed
The
that.
Santa Claus, where they do the North
Right.
Pole. You could
Yeah.
do that would be
How about
sweet.
Daddy's Home too?
Oh
No,
my
we're not doing
gosh.
Daddy's
in the
Home.
Christmas chalet with the thermostat.
with the
We're not-
thermostat, the
You gotta have
thermostat.
a
Yeah, we're not
Oh
doing.
my
No, they're not doing
gosh.
anything Daddy's Home related.
That's such a good movie. I haven't
That
had
is-
a laugh. At
No.
That
in
is like
such a
that
long
They
is
do
the
have
Austin
one of
family
the ideas sets that's coming
tradition.
out soon
love it.
is
It's such a good movie.
A Nightmare
Such a
Before
good
Christmas
movie.
set.
Ooh,
But I feel like we're cutting off the Daddy's Home too.
Yes, we are.
conversation.
cutting it
Yes,
off.
we are.
And we're
I
gonna
am
run
trying
with
my
it.
Vicky and I
best
watch it every
to
Christmas.
walk all
Yeah.
over it.
It is one of our all-time
gotta start
favorite
doing that.
Christmas movies.
I gotta
First
start
time we
doing
saw it in the theater, we went home and we dragged the kids out to it. It's
That's
such a.
It's so good.
It's that good,
It's
right?
so good.
It's just that good.
It might
there a
be
reason you don't
one
have
of
your
my
headphones
favorite
on?
movies.
I never put the headphones on.
Really?
They make me
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
He's been doing
Has he been?
this.
Yeah, he did
and
that
then
for a while.
slowly it's
Yeah.
been
Do I need
drifting
him?
down.
I don't.
No,
Apparently not. I don't
No.
know. Can you hear me?
You're good.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. How about Transformers?
They did a giant Optimus Prime.
I want the one where the
Which
Bud
I have
Light
not
truck
bought.
falls on its side, and it's just like you get like 1,000 Bud Light cans.
Oh yeah, no. It's they've
That
done.
would
It's
be
more the classic
spectacular.
trans. They did do a big Optimus
No,
Prime.
I want Michael Bay.
No,
Transformers.
no, they're not going to do Michael Bay. They did a. I don't think it sold very well. It's pretty cool looking. I almost bought it once,
The OG
but I had to
Scarface.
draw a line somewhere.
Oh my
Scarface
God.
will never.
Like a black and white gangster
Black and
film
white
would be
gangster film
spectacular.
Lego set.
Yeah, that's
Like
not-
do a little
That's
Caesar.
never gonna
It
be.
would
Yes.
be unbelievable.
Yeah.
Thank you. That would be
that's
so
not gonna
good.
happen.
We've got so many good ideas. It
Oh,
cannot happen.
You've got
Lego.
ideas.
Have they ever
Hire
done
us.
Peanuts?
Oh,
Don't think they've done.
It
Peanuts. I don't
seems
think-
like a
I don't
Charlie Brown Christmas.
Again, some
or-
things that I mean, it depends. Number one, if someone else already owns the license,
Well,
because some of the
yeah.
like Mega Bloks owns the Star Trek license, so there are no Star Trek
Mega
Legos.
Boy, whoever signed that contract
and there are
got fired really quick.
So there are things like that. So, but yeah, I don't think they've ever done Peanuts.
Okay.
They
I
could
mean, yeah,
do
it would be one that would work really well,
Snoopy
but
in the air
it's
fighter
possible-
scene,
Oh
like-
my God, that would
it's
be so
possible
good.
the licensing fees for that
Right.
are
And yet you
exorbitant.
see Peanuts everywhere
Yeah.
now. Like,
Yeah.
Hallmark owns them.
yeah.
yeah.
Can I say-
My guess with Peanuts is probably someone else has the license
Yeah.
to make toys.
There's no store I would less rather go to now that Christmas Tree Shop is no longer available as a choice
Mhm.
out here than Hallmark.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just
I
smells
can't.
like Christmas, and
No,
it's
it's
it-
so crowded
Oh,
and
yeah.
tight, and it's all
Mhm.
this stuff that
Homey.
nobody really
Homey.
wants.
And the ornaments.
I'm always
Yeah.
scared when I go in there.
Different
Even
with
as an
ornaments.
adult now, I'm
Yeah.
always scared I'm gonna knock something
Right.
over.
That
and
I am.
it's
Yeah,
so
it
hundreds
is.
of
Yeah,
dollars.
everything's
Yeah.
very tight and snug in there. Yeah,
There's
I do.
not
I share that. I think that's a very common
insufficient
fear.
room.
My mom made me wait in the car when I was younger. I was not allowed in the Hallmark store.
Yeah. So you
Right.
would be excited about this.
Do you want to share some of your ideas?
Because there
then?
are there's some rumored X-Men sets coming out.
Okay, and then I've got some viability stuff for you, and
So,
get us through the end.
because pretty much confirmed is that we are getting the X-Men jet,
Okay,
which has been proven to be a little bit controversial because they came out with a set in 2014
is that,
that
the
was
price?
that was X-Men versus the Sentinel. It came with the jet and minifigures of Cyclops, Storm, Magneto, and Wolverine, all
Okay.
in kind of like class. So it's Wolverine in the brown and tan. It's Cyclops in kind of his traditional Claremont outfit.
Right.
Storm in like her first outfit.
Okay.
And a
Sounds like-
buildable Sentinel.
Yeah.
And it was 336 pieces for $50.
Okay.
So the new set was originally rumored to just come out with, it's basically the same thing, the jet and the same 4 minifigs.
Okay.
And no Sentinel. And it's like, what is it? Like a few pieces more, but it's $79.99.
Wow.
But here's the
Yeah,
thing, and
that's
this is
not
the problem. Because originally I was like, oh, cool. Because if it's a direct remake of the last one, I got the last one.
Yeah.
However, the
Oh.
rumor is that Storm is no longer in the set.
Yeah.
Rogue is.
Oh, see,
And I don't have a Rogue.
So you got to buy the whole set.
I don't know.
That would make me really unhappy. With
It depends.
Lego.
Well, because
that's not cool, dude.
Well, because the other rumored set that's coming out possibly next year
Not cool.
is the X-Men Mansion.
That would be kind of cool.
That's a sick.
A big,
Yeah,
because
like if you do it right, that
Lego
could be
sent out
really
a
good.
survey to certain customers earlier this year with
Certain customers.
I didn't get one. Basically saying they probably send it to their LAN people. That's the Lego Ambassador Network. That
How do you
Let's have
apply for
ambassadors.
that?
well, basically you have to have a social media following because I mean a lot of these people when you sign up for LAN, they will send you the sets in advance.
You have to have over
To
1
review.
million Lego.
But part of the application does include like, most of the application is like, what is your social media presence, number of followers and things like that. So,
Do you have enough clout for our Lego?
And I do not.
Exactly.
I'm telling you.
So
just
yeah,
start
so it
live streaming
depends if Rogue comes in that set as well,
Yeah.
then I wouldn't need to get her in the jet.
Right.
So, but yeah,
Got
it is. It's so yeah. So, but
Well, I will not buy any of that, but I'm glad to see the X-Men making a small comeback.
see, I think what
I
they
think you
should
should
do.
just take for granted I'm not going to buy Legos.
I think what they should do is they should
Just
do
I'm
like
not.
what they did for Jabba's Palace a few years back, where there
Yeah.
was a Jabba's Palace set,
Uh-huh.
and then they had the Rancor pit. That was a separate set, but you could stack them on top of each other.
Right.
So here's my plan: you get
Yeah.
the X Mansion
With the
with all the characters.
hangar.
No, you get the X Mansion,
Yeah.
and then underneath it, you have the Danger Room, and that comes
Oh.
with the New Mutants.
The Danger Room would be pretty good. Yeah.
That's a great idea.
What if underneath it you had like Velasco's lair?
I don't think
It was
they'll
like
go
an
that far.
upside down.
They generally don't like to do like
Oh, devils.
devils and
Got it. Yeah.
things like
Never
that.
Do
They're
you
not
know if
very-
they're doing any like new sets where it's like the decorative stuff? Like I have the Lego, like the cherry blossom tree, and I love that. so
Oh yeah,
much.
the botanicals are
Oh my-
selling huge.
Oh my gosh,
I've
I
got
love that.
botanicals on a list later.
There are a
here, yeah.
ton of they just announced they're coming out with tiny plants like in the little terracotta pots. Like there's a bunch of cacti and yeah, tiny pots. Yeah, the botanicals has probably been. It seems to me that it seems to be the most successful like new theme that they've
Yeah.
launched in the last year. Like it's got people that don't buy Legos buying Legos.
Like I don't have the money to get the Lego sets that
Yeah.
I would like really want, which
Yeah.
is fine. But I only really want the one because I kill plants like there's no
yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah,
Like,
they're
my
coming
room
up with.
doesn't
There's a
have any
bouquet
lights.
of roses is coming out as
Oh.
part of the botanicals.
You know,
There's like a nice like fall colored centerpiece that's been out
Yeah.
for a while.
I had a friend.
So, but yeah, the botanicals have been huge.
I had a friend.
Valerie buys the botanicals. She
who-
loves them.
He asked out a girl to prom. With
Oh, with
the Lego he built. I think he built it at like the flowers.
yeah, because the rose one
Not
hasn't
the
come
rose
out
one.
yet.
It was like the flower like little bouquet.
Oh
type
yeah, there's
thing.
like a tulip one. I
yeah.
think.
He built that and asked her to prom with that, and I'm like, that is kind of impressive.
Yeah,
like,
that
that's
dude's got-
effort. Like
That
that's
dude's
effort.
got game. And if that dude's got game, just think how much game I have with the size
About
of my Lego
2.5
collection.
rooms of
Yeah.
it.
2.5 rooms of game. Another one that would be a no-brainer, and I
Yeah.
can't believe they haven't done this yet. So they've done Daily Bugle, they've done Sanctum Sanctorum, they've done Avengers Tower.
Right.
So they need to do the Baxter Building / Four Freedoms Plaza.
Oh, that's surprising.
Like,
yeah,
that's a
they
big
haven't
one.
done that. Yeah.
So like that would make sense. The other way they could do the Fantastic Four is they want to do a smaller set. They could do the Fantastic Car with the 4 figures. And
The
like
Fantastic
Dr.
Car
Doom.
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would be cool is they did. The other one would be to do like a Lego set that's not the Four Freedoms Plaza, but is a giant buildable Galactus.
Galactus makes sense.
'Cause that
It's a
would be-
standalone.
That would be awesome. Yep.
He's like eating the world.
Right, like a little munch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then there's I miss the days where we got really good DC sets. Now they're all Batman themed.
I was gonna say I looked up the Lego thing and it's like the Batcave shadow box
Yeah.
and the Batman keychain.
Yeah, it's all.
It's all Batman. There's
It
like a
is.
Wonder Woman minifig on a keychain or whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
but,
you used to get sets that did not have Batman, but they've
Yeah.
gone full Batman. So, because like there's so much they could do. Like there was rumors a few years ago when
Yeah.
right before Black Adam came out that they were doing a Dr. Fate's Tower with like all the magical figures.
well, just a Shazam world.
And that
Oh.
well, that was
we
it.
know
That
one
was in
person
it. Yeah,
who would buy that,
Shazam
right?
and Black Adam were going to
Oh
be
my
in it.
gosh.
Right.
You know what
Yeah.
would be really cool?
What's that?
Titan's Tower.
Well, I have Teen Titans, but I want
Like
the
Titan.
Wolfman Perez.
Yeah,
era.
well, Wolfman
like,
Perez era. Yeah, like
I
that's-
want. Yep, I had
Then
that on my
they've
list
done,
of things to make.
There are some of the Wolfman Perez, like they did a set that came with Starfire and Beast Boy.
No Raven?
I don't think they did
Oh,
Raven. They've
God.
done
Good job,
Cyborg in a few
Raven.
sets. Raven did come out as the Teen Titans Go version for the Lego Dimensions game.
Yeah.
But I don't think we actually got a Raven. I think we've got a Starfire. I think we've got Beast Boy. I know we've got Cyborg. He's all over the place.
Also, Lego Dimensions, great. Like,
Yeah.
That was
And then, of course, we need a
fantastic.
Hall of Justice and a Legion of Doom.
What about like the satellite that the Justice League?
That's
hangs
another.
out
Yeah,
in?
that would be cool.
You know, like,
That-
that'd
that's
be
a
good
hard
too.
one to like. How do you make that stand? Because it's very thin on the bottom.
No, it's true. Bobby had a plastic version
Yeah.
of it when he was a kid.
Yeah.
But yeah. How about the new Guardians?
Oh God,
I'd really like a fluoro minifig.
Have we
That's
got- I
one
don't-
thing I might actually buy.
I don't think we've gotten any of the new Guardians.
I
Yeah,
can't
we
imagine
got-
you would have.
Harbinger maybe if they did like a Crisis theme set.
Oh, that's true. But the Crisis seems too old.
Yeah, we haven't
for
done.
them to
but
have
yeah,
done
we haven't.
that.
Yeah, no, we haven't gotten. Yeah, we haven't gotten new
But
Guardians.
fluoro would be pretty cool.
Make him like a buildable. Well, I mean, they could easily do it. They've done Groot.
Groot,
ones.
right? Yeah.
So
No, that's true.
Fluoro would be pretty easy to do. But yeah, I don't see them jumping on that property anytime soon.
I don't think anybody should jump on that property.
Yeah.
So I've got a bunch of ideas. And I built a new scale. I know you like when I bring scales.
I do love scales.
and
The only thing I love more than scales is percentages and odds.
thermometers and whatnot.
Yes.
So
the Legomometer.
yes, I'm going to call this the buyability score.
Okay.
Scale of 1 to 10.
Okay.
These are all things that I found legitimately
okay.
on the Lego
Lego
web.
Oh, this.
Yeah,
Is,
right. So this is stuff they are selling. Scale of 1 to 10. Would you buy it?
Okay.
Like, what's your buyability score? 1
Gotcha.
being not interested.
Correct.
10 being like peak level.
Gotcha.
He's waiting up till 12. to
Right.
purchase.
Some of these might hit 12. So the first one on the list was the Daily Bugle, but you apparently already have that.
Yeah.
So we will.
Yeah. What's the scale for? I already owned that.
That's like half the list.
yeah.
I got
That's
it.
my concern.
Got
Like
it.
what?
Well, no, I think I will eventually move to stuff that you don't.
Possibly.
have.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, Daily Bugle I have. Yeah, I think that was a day one purchase. That set is sweet.
how about the Marvel minifig series 2? It's the one that has Wolverine, Moon Knight, Kate Bishop, She-Hulk, Beast, some dude who looks like Blue Beetle, Storm, and some other people. You got that one too.
Yeah.
Right.
Why are you're sitting there explaining to me who's in the CMF series as if I don't know who's in it.
It's got Kate
Well,
Bishop
let's
in it.
just-
Of course he's
Let's
gonna get
let's
It's got Kate Bishop and Hawkeye.
let us
Yeah.
just
Oh my.
pretend.
And Kate comes with Lucky the dog.
it. No,
Let us just
no.
pretend
Yeah.
that there are people listening to the show
Oh, okay, I see.
who are normal people.
I'm normal. Probably why I
Uh,
have to say it like that means I'm not.
So
But yeah, no, I bought. So I
Slow
bought one
down.
of the boxes that came with 6.
This one had this
Um,
one listed more than that. It was a
Well, there's
looked like 10 or 12 maybe.
because you can buy the big box that gives you like 3 complete sets of the figures.
yeah,
And then there's the smaller box that gets you 6 of the figures.
yeah.
And then you can buy them individually. So I bought the one with 6, and then I got the other 6 via people selling them on eBay.
Got it. So how about
But yeah, I have all the CMFs.
the new Avengers Advent calendar?
Yes, I have that already.
Oh, you bought it
The
already?
new
Okay.
one? Wow.
All right. How about I saw this one at Barnes and Noble recently. The big cap shield.
I haven't gotten that one yet. That one I'm
Okay.
kind of torn on because I have like the Thor's hammer and I like those sets.
Yeah.
But Cap Shield, it's literally you're building like the same string of plates like
It does look a little
so many times. I'm like,
tedious.
little
so
dull. Yeah.
so it's one that I don't know.
So we can finally use the buyability scale.
Yeah, it's maybe a 6,
A 6.
6? Okay,
6 or
wow.
7. Yeah, I'm just
Wait, 6 or 7?
yeah.
Wow, that's still.
It
Very
seems
high.
very high, right?
Oh my gosh.
Well, because I
Like
get
a 5
almost
would be right in the middle.
I
but this
get
is-
almost all of the Marvel
like
sets.
you're kind of down talking this one, and you're like, yeah, but still a 7.
Not my favorite.
Here's all the
get it.
reasons I would not want to build it. It's like a
10.
7.
It's like
Yeah.
a 7. And
He's
here's
like, I'm buying
coming
it
soon to
today.
my live stream.
Yeah.
Building the Cap Shield.
All right. How do you feel about Indiana Jones stuff?
I own all of them.
Oh, so we'll escape from the lost.
Well, I do. What I am upset about is that they apparently that's all they're doing is the sets that just came out,
Yeah.
and they're not doing because there was supposed to be a Temple of Doom set with that wave, and they canceled it because I think someone realized that it was racially insensitive.
Well,
But apparently, the rumor that's come out like the last few days is that they're not planning to do more, which is sad.
Couldn't they do a racially sensitive Temple of Doom?
I don't know.
Just kind of like clean it up. Like
I don't know.
They're messing around with the whole Avengers Tower.
Yeah, I don't. So, but yeah,
There's
I do have
there.
I have all of the Lego Indiana Jones.
All right, how about Disney?
I don't do much in terms of like
Disney
pure Disney.
Castle.
No,
That'd be such a good.
It's
it's
a
a great set, but it's not something.
Is that a 1 for you then?
Yeah, that's
wow.
that's a 0 for me.
So you hate princesses?
I don't hate the princesses. I got to draw the line
Are
somewhere,
you saying
dude.
you hate women?
Wait, Zach has finally been in the booth long enough. He knows exactly where to take it.
Great. There's two.
I
of you
love
now.
Legos, but I hate anything having to do with women. That's where I draw the
Listen,
line.
I said Firestar was awesome. So, but yeah, no, the Disney sets by and large I don't get.
Typical woman hating.
I'm not big into the Disney just because I got it. Though I do like the camera one that they came out with.
I'm here to build Legos and hate women, and I'm all out of Legos.
Okay, number 1, I'm not all out of Legos. Number 2, Number 1, I don't hate women. Number 2, I'm not all out of Legos. I feel like that really should be the
you
order.
start with the Legos. No, you start with the Legos. Do not insult my Legos.
Yeah.
Get the Legos straight.
Let me flip that around.
right.
All right, how about Jurassic Park related stuff?
Yeah.
Like, so those are zeros too? Like
Though I do want to get the one that
T-Rex
does
breakout.
I know, but I do like the one that's actually the rhinoceros that comes, or not the rhinoceros, the
Rhinoceros.
the Triceratops that comes with from the first movie where they're looking at its poop, and it actually comes with a Lego pile of poop that you can build. I do kind of like that there is one that comes with a giant Lego poop pile. But no, I don't get any of the Jurassic Park ones. So they are pretty cool.
How about Lord of the Rings then? Do you have Rivendell?
Not yet.
Oh
But I have every single Lord of the Rings and Hobbit set that was ever made.
my god!
Wow.
Yeah, those sets are sweet.
Wait, so Rivendell doesn't count as a Hobbit set?
No, it's a Lord of the Rings set. There's Lord of the Rings and there's Hobbit.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so Hobbit from the Hobbit movies?
Yes.
Wow.
Those were bad movies.
Yeah, they were not
Okay.
good movies, but they're pretty
They were
great sets.
decent.
Well, but like the Hobbit is my favorite of
Yeah.
them.
So, but yeah, so so they did Lord of the Rings, they did stuff from all the Lord of the Rings movies, and then they did all the stuff from the Hobbit movies, and then they stopped making them, and then the Rivendell set was the first set they've done, sort of bringing it back.
But you're not going to get that. Does that
Oh no, I'm absolutely going to get it. I haven't gotten it yet.
So
that's
what's
a
the
10.
viability?
Oh, that's a
scale
10.
then?
That's a 10.
So Rivendell is in fact
Oh,
a 10.
oh yeah, Rivendell's a 10. I will get Rivendell.
Does it have a Tom Bombadil?
No, but yeah, no.
They're never going to make Tom Bombadil.
Rivendell. Yeah, I've the problem right now is that my backlog of sets is all sets that are like $300 to $600. It's like, okay,
Good thing you got those Lego points.
That's
accruing.
Lego.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
accruing those. If
So
you start that live
that's
stream,
true. Maybe that's the goal. Maybe I accrue enough points to get Rivendell.
or just accrue enough points to buy Lego itself.
That's not possible.
If
So I am close enough to get the. I almost have enough points to get the Shadow Box. I think.
With Shadow Box.
The Batman Shadow
So
Box.
you're going to get that one.
Probably.
Oh, so I should put that. So that's like that a 7?
That's probably more an 8.
Okay. How about a bat? Do you do keychains?
No.
All right. So keychains are zeros.
People get me keychains.
Right. That would make sense.
It's why, for example, your spare house key is on a Flash keychain because he hates Flash, and that's how I remember which
Did
key
you
is
remember?
his.
That
That's
makes
awesome.
So in the Lord of the Rings, whenever Bombadil shows up, that's where the books really suck.
Mhm.
Right? Like it's just like, oh my god, get off! Like,
Yeah.
just like move along, Tom. All right. So we all agree on that.
Yeah, they're never gonna make a Tom Bombadil. He was not. I mean, they seem to be making stuff based on the films, not the books. So
All right. So how about a Lego recreation of the Natural History Museum?
you just saw the new sets. Yeah,
I'm telling you, I did my research.
I haven't bought any of the modular sets.
So you prefer your Legos to be fantasy as opposed to like grounded in
Well, no,
real world?
the vast majority of sets that I buy are licensed sets.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
But yeah, what a lot of people do with their Legos is build quote unquote Lego cities.
Yeah.
And so, and the nice thing about the big Marvel modular sets, because they're all designed, the modular sets are all designed so you can actually hook the buildings together.
Yeah.
The Marvel ones are compatible with the sets like the Natural History Museum.
So you can build.
I could build like a whole Lego city with the Avengers Tower and Sanctum Sanctorum and whatnot.
Have you ever done that?
No.
There's a bit of hesitation
Yes
there.
and
Well, because it's more of a not yet.
He has to knock down a few walls, and
Right,
make
yeah,
the
yeah.
rooms. One.
When he adds the 4th floor
Yeah.
to the house.
So yeah, but
he's gonna get his own bat cave
Right.
just
Yeah.
for
So-
this Lego set.
But yeah,
Can you see Patrick going down a Lego pole?
I have not. I have not done that yet.
Into a
flicks like a
subterranean layer.
He flicks like a Lego switch, and like this like Lego Doctor Who like door opens.
Okay, he's
for
gonna be
him,
so
like-
disappointed in my house.
Well,
Like, it's
sliding
not-
down that Lego
not-
pole though
Oh.
would be really painful.
Well, you can do it in a way that you have the smooth plates on the outside.
okay, good.
So
I'm glad you thought it.
I'm
through.
sure you-
But
I'm sure
if
you could
one
do it.
of those smooth plates falls off, you're not having
Yeah,
a good
yeah,
time.
yeah, because once you get stuck, they're all going to come off
Oh.
in like succession. Going.
So, but yeah, so I
down the
haven't bought
pole.
any of those, but those are really cool.
So viability. It sounds like you like them, but you're not going to buy them.
Yeah, I couldn't put them higher than a 5 because I'm probably not going to get them.
Wow.
I was going to say like
I was
a
gonna 6.
3 or a 4.
Yeah,
was
I was leaning
thinking
between
6
4 and 5.
So what about Titanic?
No.
No.
Does it come
No.
with
Oh,
Jack
it's a
and
sweet
Rose?
set, but I've
So
got
that's a flat out 0.
dude, I've got to draw the line somewhere.
Do you?
Yes.
It doesn't feel like you've
Wait a
drawn
minute,
a line.
Wait a minute, do I?
Right.
Are you giving me permission
have you,
not to?
Have you drawn a line?
Yes.
Titanic. That's it.
I mean, the
All right.
Titanic set is pretty sweet. Though I do. Do you have the Eiffel Tower on there?
I don't.
Okay, there's like a I don't even know. I think it's like a 5-foot high
So
Eiffel
that-
Tower.
How do you feel about that? I
It's-
didn't want to go too historical.
It's
I thought,
pretty cool,
yeah.
but
Oh my gosh! At this point, Lego should just make
Nope.
like the oil, like
though part of me is
the
like,
oil and railroad,
Oh.
like monopolies.
though part of me is like I could build the Eiffel Tower and then have like all of my Marvel minifigs like fighting on it.
That'd be pretty good.
Freaking awesome.
That'd be cool.
Not that you would play with it.
No, it'd be more of a
stage.
display piece.
Yeah, like a diorama.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
the 5th room.
What about like the Exxon Valdez spill?
Okay, they're not. Yeah, that's not right.
All right. So Vicky's favorite
Mhm.
of all the stuff she ever sees with Lego is the typewriter.
Oh,
Typewriter is pretty cool.
What's the viability of the typewriter? It's pretty cool, right?
even
Yeah.
I want that. That's
yeah,
a 10
Vicky,
for me.
Vicky
like,
literally but it's about $500.
Yeah,
Right?
it's not cheap.
I don't know if it's that much, but it's not a cheap set.
It's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw it at Target. So
Yeah.
500 does seem expensive.
Yeah, 500 seems a little high for the typewriter. I thought it was more in the 2 range,
I think it was more than that.
but was it?
But
Okay.
anyway, what's the viability for the typewriter?
That's probably like a 3.
You're never gonna buy it, right? How
It's
about
really cool,
you were
but
talking about with Zach the tiny plants?
I haven't done the plants. I am interested in them because, like Zach, I can't keep things alive. So
It would be the next logical thing for you to do. Would be have all Lego.
yeah,
plants
it would be
in
Lego
your house.
Oh
plants.
my gosh!
What else
you
could you replace in your
slowly-
house?
Lego chairs.
Like tables?
The
Do
silverware.
they have Lego lamps that you could
I
use?
don't know.
the leg lamp that they're going to come out with?
That's right. Right? Do they have any Lego nightlights?
Oh,
I don't know if they do.
Lego doors?
I don't know if they do.
Lego silverware.
Could you
And-
eat?
I do have
That's
Lego.
not bad. That's
Becky
not
got
bad.
me Lego salt and pepper shakers.
That is so.
There you go.
cool.
Right.
Yeah,
So
I have Lego salt. They're Lego shaped. They're like
like
salt and pepper
a
shakers.
little gravy boat.
Yeah, I don't know if they've gone quite that route.
Okay.
Lego napkins.
That would hurt.
Lego toilet paper.
That would be okay. Now
No, just a Lego toilet itself.
there is in one of the
Here we go.
winter sets. There is a Lego toy. Well, actually, in the one that just came out this year, which is the Alpine Lodge. Next to the lodge, you actually have an outhouse. Yeah,
That's so
it's like I like the Lego outhouse.
My dad used to roll outhouses. When
Actually,
he was
what
a
I
kid,
should do is
so-
get the Lego outhouse and the Jurassic Park poop set, and just put the giant pile of poop next to the outhouse.
Could do it. All right, so what's the tiny plant score?
I don't know. That's a tough one for me.
You're not going to do it.
I don't think so. I maybe a 5.
All right.
I'm 50-50 on those.
There's
Again, I got to draw a line.
There's a Galileo set.
That's a free gift with purchase. You had to spend $130 to get it, starting November 1st.
Okay. Are you gonna? So you're gonna get it when you buy?
Not gonna get it.
You've already spent the money,
Yep.
and you haven't bought the tower yet.
The tower's not available to buy until the 24th.
Right. So you did not buy it.
I didn't buy the tower.
On your way to the tower, you spent more than $300 to get
$130.
this free set.
You had to spend $130 to get the Galileo
How much did you
set.
spend?
$160.
What did you buy?
The guardianship.
So Galileo is free. So
Well,
but-
free with $130. So,
So that's high on. That's a 10 for you.
oh, the Galileo set's cool. Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, I like
how
that-
about the
that gift.
Millennium Falcon Holiday Diorama?
already got it.
All right. I had a feeling. How about the Baby Dinosaur Rescue Center?
Is that a Jurassic Park set?
No.
No.
It's just it looks like a little kid set.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no.
All right. That's a 0. That's all I got.
Oh, okay.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
There were many more.
Oh, there's a lot of sets.
God knows. Like
Yeah.
I could only spend so much time on the Lego.
I mean, the other issue I'm running into, particularly with Star Wars, is that there's a number of sets that I have forgotten whether or not I own. I kind of have to constantly double check.
That's the sign of a problem.
Well, because here's the thing.
How do you have a Lego problem?
I do keep an Excel spreadsheet
Of course you do.
of sets.
But
it's just
would it be fun without an Excel sheet? Is the question like?
But
where's
those
the
are
joy without the cataloging?
But all that's on it are the sets that I've built. So sets that I have not built are not in the Excel spreadsheet.
Why would you build an Excel spreadsheet and not have a toggle that you click for built or not built?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good point.
I mean, that's the whole point of
What are you
Lego
gonna do if it like
spreadsheet, for God's
crashes and
sake,
you
dude.
lose it? Do you have it saved up to like a back, like a?
I have it in
like
the
a
cloud.
hard drive. Oh my god. He's got like 4 different thumb drives with it on it.
No, it's just.
Well, he's
They're
got
Lego
all
thumb-
the Excel sheets
What's their
for
Lego thumb drive?
his comic books.
Yeah, that's true. Though I'm like 8 years behind in updating that.
What else do you catalog besides Legos and comics? You must have other Excel sheets in your life.
No, I think that's everything.
Not finances, surprisingly.
No, I do have an Excel spreadsheet that's my budget for the
Everything
year.
but money.
No.
Because not having the sheet makes it a lot easier. to
No,
spend
we
the
don't
money.
I do actually do a budget every year that's in Excel.
Every year.
You're like Ronald Reagan. Somebody once said to him, like, you can't spend this much money on the military and balance the budget. And he's like, well, it's military spending. It doesn't count against the budget.
No,
You're
he
like,
takes his
if it's
salary.
Lego
No,
spending,
no.
it doesn't count against the
well,
budget.
Lego does technically,
Do you have a Lego line in your budget, don't you?
No, I have a miscellaneous line.
No, it's
per month.
Lego.
Which means Lego.
No.
I think-
It's all kind. It's Lego. It's a lot of times it's like buying food for the dog.
At this
Wait,
point,
the dog
the
doesn't
dog
have
is
its
under
own line for food?
miscellaneous?
No. The dog just goes into miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous.
Poor Leia. She's
we
Not even a budget line. She's
It's
like,
PETA's on the horn for you.
$600. My
You just
miscellaneous
got it.
budget is like $600 a
oh
month.
yeah, when PETA hears this,
Yeah,
this
no, it's
sounds
fine.
weird.
And then I have like the off
old
budget. I have the off budget line,
People are gonna throw blood
which is
on you
for
when we leave the
large sort of
studio
sudden
today.
expenses.
Okay,
Like say when I had to get the car fixed in
Okay.
September, that was like $830.
so you're
But that's not miscellaneous. That's
you're saying you don't
That's
have
off budget.
You're saying it's not like taxes come out and you immediately take like 5 to 7% of your immediate paycheck and put it like right into like Lego budget.
No, good God, no.
I feel like with how much money you've spent,
you
it's
kind of know that
inadvertently got
miscellaneous
there.
is kind of like there's a part of your soul that knows that miscellaneous is tagged a certain percentage of it to Legos,
No, I mean that's
and you're
that's
disappointed if there's
Yeah.
not Lego money at the end of every month.
Slow pan to the Lego points that he has.
no. A lot of Lego ends up on the off budget side of things.
So it counts the same as like fixing your car.
So it's
It's like that
Yes.
level of necessity. All right, I've got to have transportation. I gotta have Lego.
Well, no, it's just it's for large
it's just
expenses that I don't
off
really
the
think of as
books.
part of my monthly budget.
Got
it. Like getting the car fixed, buying an Avengers Tower, medical expenses.
did not seem
Right. Yeah.
The level of comparability,
That's
just
right.
like that tracks.
Well,
that
it goes to show.
No, what?
Yep, no.
Yeah.
That is what you call a sicko.
No, I'm not. Listen, I'm not a sicko.
Just a psycho.
Listen, there are worse things I could be spending that amount of money on.
It's
That
true.
is very true.
That
Thank
is
you.
true. Yeah.
Thank you.
But you're also feeding the addiction.
Right.
Not
Yeah.
feeding the addiction. I
Yeah.
can stop at any time.
Or I assume making Lego bricks is probably bad for the environment
They're trying to become more environmentally friendly. Like they're replacing all of their plastic bags with paper bags.
So, have you been to like Legoland?
I have not.
Oh my gosh!
See, it's the same issue I have with like going to Disneyland and whatnot. Is that I need to borrow someone's kids because if I go there by myself, I'm a 50-year-old man wandering around the park by myself.
Yeah, and you're like you'd be admiring like the Legos themselves, which would also make it statistically more creepy.
Yeah,
than it
it's
would
creepy.
be,
Yeah,
like-
so I
There's nothing-
need like because the problem is that my nieces and nephews are starting to age out of like the going to stuff like that.
Shame on them.
Let me
really.
So I
Legoland.
need to like borrow like someone else's kids.
The best part is, kids, you can't play with my Legos, but you're going to be my beard when we go to Legoland.
Yeah.
Like, that's your message to your nieces and nephews. Can you build a new set? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
But can you be a beard for me?
And let's be
please.
clear.
Come along,
I'm not
kids.
hanging out with you at the park.
Yeah.
You can go and do whatever you want. I'm going to be on my
So
own.
you think you only
Well,
need
if
them
you're-
through the gate? Like,
Well,
I
then
think you
pretty
need them around
So if
you
you're-
during
yeah,
the
if
No,
you're
at least I
gonna
know
be
they're
on
there,
your-
and it sort of justifies why I'm
So
there.
if you're gonna be on your own, all right,
Everybody's
kids,
going to assume the
you
same
can
thing.
go.
Right, but I know they're wrong. And thus I feel
So
less
what-
creepy.
But if you don't bring kids, you'd know they were right?
Yes, exactly.
Oh
Yeah.
my!
The whole
Boy,
psychological.
there's a
So
yeah,
we found the
there's
inception
things we're-
thinking
yeah,
right there.
It's a
We're
whole thing.
never gonna. I mean, Zach has taken a bunch of psych classes. You can see the look on his face. He's like,
So can I use you
This
for a
is
case
a
study?
case for Dr. Hunter is going to be fascinating.
So
Well, no, I'm pretty
Actually-
sure he has to preserve my anonymity.
So I have to do a study for psychopathology on diagnosing.
Okay,
So
okay.
can I do like a quick like?
I am not
can
a
I do
psychopath.
Can I do like a quick interview with you
No,
real
I'm
quick?
Not a psychopath.
just like a minor psychopath,
No, I just
a mild psychopathology.
This is not psychopathology.
I'm thinking OCD and
Oh, I might have a little bit of that.
and ADHD
Just
on
It's just a-
Legos.
Just a touch of
Just a
OCD.
skosh.
Oh, now that we've diagnosed Patrick, we probably need to wrap things
I'll just
up.
point
I
out
know
I'm not
Zach's
the
got
one
an
who pointed
exam
out
to get to.
that needs a toggle in my spreadsheet for built and not built, Mister. Just a touch.
Okay, I don't have a spreadsheet.
Yeah,
so-
but you sure knew what to add to mine really quick.
Well, that seems obvious.
Seems like
I mean,
the next
Jesus.
logical step in
Right.
this slow downward spiral.
Not slow.
No. This is yeah. Snowball rolling down a hill.
So
Right.
made a
Well,
Lego.
Merry Christmas, Patrick.
Yeah, this
I hope
feels.
you enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
this is not as
Hope you
gifty as it
enjoyed-
started out to be.
I don't think it started out very gifty.
It came,
either,
you know,
according to
it seems more to shift towards a gift towards you and Zach. Because
No, not at all.
I had a grand old time.
yeah, exactly. My
I'd
point
rather have
exactly.
talked about anything else today.
Really? I don't
Yes.
think that's true. I
Yeah.
tried to get you to do Killers of the Flower Moon, and you're like, don't have time.
I did not. It's been a long month for me. Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Yeah,
But Christmas season is upon us.
That's right.
So
That's right.
let's, and now that people have heard the podcast, they can feel comfortable
Break
That's
out
right.
the hot cocoa.
kicking off the
The holiday season. That's right.
So happy holidays, everybody.